Hi, happy Thursday. Hope everyone's alright. Just gonna have a little ramble while I've got the chance. It's pretty early, it's about 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, I just wanted to update really. I've had a lovely week. I went on holiday, we're just camping with my mum and dad and the kids last week for a couple of nights, and I was expecting trigger happy times, like super testy times, and it wasn't at all. It was marvellous. And on the way up there, my phone broke, and for a couple of seconds, I was like, oh shit, this could be troublesome for my sanity, being away with my parents. Um, but it wasn't. It was like a ball and chain had been lifted off, and I had such a wonderful time. It felt like being back on Earth, and experiencing things like I used to in the 90s, as a kid. I really realised over this week how much energy extraction that fucking phone does, automatically loosen you of life force, just by its very nature, just by being there, that opportunity for distraction. Yeah, I was pondering a lot about it, and we're all at different levels, and for, a couple of years now I've been pulling myself back from social media or any type of falsity of what I felt, through the screen. And I was just sort of feeling yesterday how, how sort of they talk about the fall of Atlantis as well, and how humans and technology have never sort of worked well before. And yeah, I was just kind of feeling, the sort of the generation that have grown up without, never having not had the internet, and how that creates a completely different psyche, because I was just sort of feeling like that distraction of the internet, the phone, the whatever tech it is that has always been around, it's been the perfect way to throw your darkness into it, into the black mirror, throw your shadow, your darkness, your anger, projecting through faceless profiles, keyboard warriors, Snapchat filters, groups that we're part of, just this sort of thick identity of that certain generation. It's like a very thick false identity, really, and that's what's driving all these strange movements, like the 79 gender pronouns and things, all the other movements and all the other crazy things that are going on at the moment. And I observe and I'm like, how can these people not see what they're doing? Absolutely zero foresight. But if you've never been apart from technology, all you ever are is separated. It's like, I was just sort of feeling how like the technology is magic. It's magic, and I don't want to demonize. Again, I can see the spectrum of everything. It is what it is. It's just how we use it. But technology really does feel like magic, and I was feeling like there's a kids show called Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, and the elves always say magic always leads to trouble, and the fairies, they always, they have to use magic wisely. And it's kind of like that's what tech feels like. To the unacknowledged or the unaware individual, technology will be the downfall, if you've always managed to stay with source, stay with yourself, look inside, self-realization, self-awareness, self-actualization, self-reflection even, just being able to switch off distractions and noise and all the magic through the tech, and to be able to heal and to have a perspective on, I guess, your own sort of reality bubble. So yeah, it's like this technology is just a separator, unless you've done the work, and then it's an absolute incredible connector. It can be the enlightener, the enricher. It brings the knowledge. It connects us all together. It really truly is magic, It's just, is it magic of a different kind? It feels like the real magic and the real tech is within our bodies. It's our hearts and our electromagnetic fields, and our empathy, our compassion, our vibration, our uniqueness. It's our consciousness, and it's completely within us and invisible. But on this realm, on the earthly realm, I guess the tech is another sort of layer of magic that we must be careful of. And so, yeah, I just realised, gosh, how much of this loosh my own phone was stealing from my essence. And since, it's only been a week, and it might not be forever, I can already tell that I could do with, like a little shit phone with a SIM card in when I'm driving, because my car's a bit crap, and, I don't want to be breaking down with no phone. But I'm definitely not going to get a smartphone for the foreseeable, hopefully not forever. And again, not demonising technology. I've got a fucking iPad, I've got a laptop. I can, what I've been doing is choosing wisely what I want to watch at night on YouTube, and it feels like such a fucking treat, It's like I've got all day worth of content to pick through, and I'm like, oh, it makes me be choosy, and then I'm like, yes, I'll go for that. And it's much better for the spirit than incessant sort of heightened energies and aggravation and these fear narratives. So I feel like it's really helped me peel back. So that's pretty good. But yeah, I was just feeling like we're at this point, and we're really on the precipice of this sort of choice that needs to be made with tech, and it can only be an individual choice, same as everything else. Take responsibility for yourself and your energy. And so if you're allowing your energy to be extracted constantly through devices or tech or alcohol and drugs as well, it's not just tech that's the demon, anything can be. I was a complete pisshead for like 25 years. I used to wait till midday to have a drink to feel better about myself. Woo! And I still, I've still got things, it's like, well done for me, I've not got a phone, but I still have, shit food and fags. So we're all on a journey. But yeah, no, I feel great. I feel like actually it's been a real blessing in disguise having my phone broken, and it's allowed me to centre and for my field to affect that around me, I'm feeling better, things feel better, and also very ethereal still. It's like the information overload through the tech and the research or learning, or however we want to label it, it's super sneaky how things are extracted, energy's extracted through you. So keep hold of your own loosh and love yourself. I'm going to put a couple of videos down beneath. There was a nice Santos Bonacci one last night, and he was talking to this wonderful lady. I don't know her name or her channel, but they were talking about bridging the gap spiritually. And I'm just leaning much more into syncretism and learning more about the astrology as well, and again just understanding that everything is the same, just being interpreted through many a different lens. And so we need not judge, we need not divide, and we need not conquer or hate, anything else, and just sort of really sort of zoom out, see things for what they are, and claim our place in the race. Oops, I had a bit more of a rap go around then. So super nice. I found a guy called James True who's very inspirational for me anyway, and so I'm going to put one of his videos down beneath. And I hope you have a lovely day. And hope everyone's alright. If you need anything, email me, and for any of my very few friends, you are, if you've been trying to get in touch with me, the phone's broke, and that's why. So it's nice, bloody nice. Break your phones, everyone, go for it. Have a great day. Bye.